I had to switch back. I see. And that's all we're gonna say about it.
Was it? Oh my god. Welp. First death. Hello, sir. Don't mind the fact that somebody just died behind you. Just take some fuel and get out of here. Really short notice and annoying, but I don't know. But again, it's more likely that the Dows just did this themselves. I gotta focus again. I'm getting there at least. Like, I'm making the progress. I just gotta beat it. Bad example. Another bad example. Okay, third bad example. Come on.
Alright, if I get to cool, I'll be very, very sad.
Don't fight for the coup then.
A funny moment fight.
I need a win. All
Yeah, I got the coom.
Ooh.
I'll lather it all over me.
Oh.
I'm sure it'll make you glow in the dark.
A glowing. No, I don't like that, sir. It's me. I'm Destiny. Okay, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No. Ooh. with all due respect, Okage.
Daddy? Hey.
You said, how's everyone doing? Probably the worst time. Gonna need to be having an outfit that fits the occasion, right? So I think we could change right into this. Why is it T-posing? No, it was ruined. Like, I remember some things, but not everything. Okay, person, you might want to get out of your car because of this. You're staying? And you're even moving forward? All right, fair enough. So, you regret your decision, or?
Yeah, I love, like, Oreo is like my favorite, like, mix-in, like, thing. Oh no.
I love the weird like gel icing they use on ice. What the fuck's happening to your mouth?
Oh God. There we go.
No, what the heck?
We're good.
That's so dope. Oh, well, shit. I looked at chat and he got fucked up. Here we go, food. Enjoy, enjoy. So his whole gimmick is using the lens of truth and just being able to see where he is at all times. But I kind of like to show off when it comes to this fight, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe I should do that. Gotta be right here. Yeah.
You're not beating the allegation, Charlie.
I'm built different. Control it, no!
Maybe you're just built worse. I mean, that's different.
Let's see if he does it again.
Oh my god, I genuinely thought he was about to do it again.
Here.
Gotta be a bitch. Damn it! That's fair enough.
This is definitely going to be bad, but like, I already have the charge, so why not? Destroy 5 cars in 5 seconds. Oh, I didn't know that was a trophy. That's interesting. And no one died. Good. Ignore that.
There's an enemy in the door in front of you.
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware.
Alrighty, you know what? Let's start early. We're already starting early normally, so we might as well start a little bit more normally early, right? I could say words, I promise. Welcome in, everybody. So, if you weren't here on Friday, there's been a big change, obviously. New model. And this is the model we're going to be sticking with for a hot minute. Eventually, we'll get different costumes on it. I was able to get all of my costumes from the Vroid of my old drive over to this new one, so I could start setting up this model with existing costumes and new costumes we get in the future and all that fun stuff. So that's extremely exciting. Hello, join the YouTube chat. More Ocarina time by coincidence, binging somebody's 100% completion long play of it. Somebody called Beard Bear. Not familiar with them. Surprised by how many gold spiders are hiding in dirt patches. Yeah, it do be like that. But speaking of Ocarina, that's what we're continuing today. Friday we had spent, well, the entirety of the stream was 13 hours. But we didn't spend all 13 hours of it playing Ocarina. The first couple hours we debuted the model, we played a different game. So I want to say I'm at like, I would say that we're at least 10 hours in. No matter what, this is going to be my personal best record of ever beating this game. Like, I said on Friday, but I'm pretty sure the last time I like did a full playthrough, not even like a full playthrough, just a playthrough of Ocarina, was the 3DS version on my move to Arizona's, and that is almost 10 years ago now. Anytime I've played Ocarina by this point has just pretty much been randomizers, only randomizers. So I still have all this knowledge of the game, which is awesome, but regardless, like, I've never done a full playthrough with this exact knowledge that I have of Ocarina. So it's easily going to be my personal best. And I feel like it does give me a little bit more confidence to say that maybe it is something I could speedrun once I start learning even more stuff. So maybe more Ocarina stuff in the future that's not just randomizers, who knows? But for now, we have 2 temples left. We have about I believe it's 24 Skulltulas left, and we need 8 heart pieces to get all the hearts, because the other 2 will get in the heart containers. So 8 pieces of heart left, 24 Skulltulas, and oh my god, that is insane for a game that normally would take like roughly 30 hours to beat, and doing all that in 10-ish hours. That's insane to me. Yeah. I do see your question, Jordan. Why don't we go ahead and get started, since I need a couple of things before we head to the next dungeon, temple. Specifically, there's one thing I specifically remembered. And that is, we need to be an adult so that I could get the last... You know what? We could wait for that. We could wait for that, actually. We could wait until we are needing to be an adult again. So, Join in the YouTube chat asked, any expectations for the remake? I mean, I am expecting it to... I will be kind of honest. I am expecting it to be kind of a very bare bones remake. And I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way. But what I do mean is that it is going to look beautiful. It is going to be like similar to the Star Fox remake. It is very much going to be a, this is what we imagine the game looking like as a kid type of scenario. Meaning that it is going to look so stunning and so beautiful that our brains just make that connection. But I'm not, at the moment, I'm not really expecting too much. I'm kind of expecting similar to like the HD ports of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess for the Wii U. I'm kind of expecting something like that, where it's just the game looks absolutely stunning, completely buffed up graphics. But I'm not, at least right now, the most I would be expecting is like a pseudo hard mode. I think the thing with like just remakes as a whole, as of late, but not just remakes. Well, not especially Nintendo remakes. Like remakes as a whole, but Nintendo remakes especially. Well, I specifically say that people kind of put way too much expectations on these remakes. In the sense of when a remake is being announced, there's so many people who are just like, oh, it'd be amazing if we got this or if we got this. I'm not saying like people can't be excited, but people kind of take it the extra mile of basically being like, we need this, or this is 100% going to happen in the remake. It's like, is it though? Like specifically like things that people will bring up is like, oh, cut content. Like, cut content that was supposed to be in the original game. Oh, it should be in the remake. It's gonna be in the remake. It would be amazing if it was in the remake. And hopefulness isn't the same as, like, demanding it, basically, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if people are excited... Did I ever... I feel like I did, but let me triple check. If you're like hoping for something and excited by it, then yeah, absolutely. Like, just don't expect it to actually be true. And I'm specifically saying that because again, there's so many times when like a remake or remaster is happening, specifically through Nintendo stuff, that people are just like, oh man, this is 100% going to happen. It's going to be so awesome. And then, you know, it doesn't happen. It's just a bare bones thing, and people are like, oh, what the fuck, why didn't they include this? I really hope they would. Like, I don't know, like, I know that you kind of hope that people go above and beyond for a remake of your favorite game as a kid. But like putting that high of expectations is kind of like, I don't know, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. So again, the overall thing being is that I feel like I was in here. Let's triple check. Welcome in, Waver. Good job on redeeming first. Yeah, we were in here. So my overall thing being that these are the I'll get to my thought in a second. These are the super popular magic beans. In case you're wondering, they'll soon be sold out. Super price, 60 rupees for one piece. One piece? We have the super rare magic beans. This could be our last chance. Chomp, chomp, chomp. We have the legendary magic beans. I'll sell them only to you. Super price. Do you want magic beans? They aren't cheap, but do you still want them? I can't let them go for less than 90 rupees a piece. We have magic beans. Do you want them? Huh? 100 rupees for one piece. Oh, too bad. We're sold out. Chomp chomp. What? Oh, these beans are not for sale. Jordan says Battlefield Game Bomb had a cut Squidward boss. The remake did include that boss, but it was just an afterthought. Yeah. I'm not saying it's impossible, right? There's definitely been some things that have happened where developers were like, hey, we had this cut content, and I feel like people would really enjoy if we were able to bring that in to this content. But to have that as an expectancy and as a almost demand for it versus... Oh, I didn't mean to skip all that. Oh, well. They're frogs that basically will grow bigger with every song you teach them. But if you specifically play them Song of Storms... Wow, 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 wow. Wow, that melody is so cool, Ribbit. Singing in the rain. Oh, what a feeling, Ribbit. Please take this as a token of our froggish gratitude, Ribbit. All right, see you, Ribbit. Yeah, I'll just play the rest of the songs. So it isn't impossible to bring cut content or add new content to a remake. A lot of remakes have new content that gets added. It's just that it's pretty much just like, please set your expectations reasonably. Like, while things like this can happen, it's not impossible for it to happen. It's just something that is less likely to happen. So all this to say, I am very, very, very excited for the remake. I think, again, it is going to look how I thought the game looked as a kid. It is something that has been like kind of like in a sense like kind of demanded even before like the 3DS remake kind of deal. Okay, I have to look this up. Hold on. Okay. Look at us. We're all huge frogs. We are the world famous fabulous 5 froggish tenures. Ribbit. Make us jump so we can eat the bugs flying above us, Ribbit. Oh, excuse me. Okay then, ready, set, go. Bullshit, I got that. Oh my god, this minigame has never been fun for me. Damn it, no, that was my bad. There we go. Young boy, you did great. Perfect. We are stuffed, Ribbit. Would you take this token of our gratitude? There we go. They give you 2 pieces of heart. Joy in the YouTube chat says that thing about the look, the 3DS remake just threw them for a loop. In the best way, it was like the best case of the Uncanny Valley. Yeah. Like, it's been a thing where it's like been kind of expected / almost demanded that Ocarina get remade at some point. And it did get remade for 3DS, and it is a solid port with the changes they've done for it. But also looks really good. And I kind of hope for the same thing here, a little bit. Like, I do hope that a lot of the changes they did for the 3DS remake make it into the Switch 2 remake, because it is something that I really do hope for, because, you know, like, randomizers have spoiled me in a lot of like quality of life things. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting everything in a randomizer to also be in Ocarina, but in a remake, but it would be cool in the sense that, like, oh, if I press this button on the D-pad, I just pull out the Ocarina. I don't need to equip it. Or same thing with the boots. Like, I don't want to sit here, like, replaying the water temple again, and then pause, go to the menu, put them on, unpause, 2 seconds of gameplay, pause, put the other boots on, and just so on and so forth. Go around and around and around. What fun! I'm so happy. I'm a music man who loves to go around and around. Go round and around. I'm trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill. Going around and around and around. This has always been like a freaky time paradox thing. Because, like, he's just fine here, and then you go into the future, he's pissed off, he's like, oh, that kid with the ocarina played this song and it ruined everything, and then you learn the song and then come back to be the kid that played that song for him. Go around, go around, go around. What? It's going way too fast. So I am hoping for a lot of the changes done in the 3DS version. At least, like, give extra slots instead of the standard 3. Like, I do feel like they'll do a similar thing than what the Star Fox remake did, which was allow the use of N64 controllers with the game. So I do feel like it'll be similar in the sense of it'll definitely be similar in the sense of like actual like gameplay and stuff, but what was I saying? Oh, I do feel like that we will get to the point where it's like, oh, we're just gonna be playing this with N64 controllers if you have them. So I feel like UI and control scheme will be pretty similar in that sense, but it would be good to actually utilize the extra buttons compared, like, pretty much look at like a Switch 2 controller or even just like the N64 controller. It definitely was a lot of buttons to work with that they could have, but you know, they get a pass for back then just because of like, oh, it was the first 3D Zelda game, like that sort of deal. But now that it's like aged, it's like, man, I really hope they actually use this stuff, because it would be kind of unfortunate to be in a state of very, very basic controls that the original game had. I don't know. I am not having, I'm like purposefully not giving myself too much excitement, just so that like whatever is given that's new hopefully isn't spoiled for me. And like, just being able to enjoy that extra stuff that does get added, whatever it may be. Join the YouTube chat says, another one of their favorite mini bosses is Dead Hand. That freaky thing almost belongs to Silent Hill. Wonder how it tracks in the remake. That is something that I am going to be very curious on like, what exactly gets changed? Like, is Bottom of the Well going to be so fucked up like it is in this game? Like, is there going to be blood everywhere, and like, how freaky will the Dead Hand be? Like, that sort of deal. I think in the 3DS remake it did get pretty censored. Not like the Dead Hand itself, but like the overall theming of this place. I kind of expect something similar in the remake, where it's just mainly it's still freaky, but I don't think it'll have that same like fear factor that was in this game. I think the Dead Hand will be freaky, especially, you know, in 4K 60 FPS graphics. But I don't know if like the whole theming of Bottom of the Well / Shadow Temple will be in the remake. Weaver in the YouTube chat says they just wanted to rush on Twitch to redeem first. That's valid. But like, part of the reason that I feel like the remake will, like, when it comes to Bottom of the Well / Spirit Temple, I feel like it's going to be censored because the game overall, like, it's gotten its ESRB rating, and it's specifically a E10 and up. Like, ages everyone 10 and up. So I feel like if you're going to have a place that has definite blood, you're definitely not going to have a place with blood in an E10 rating game. Oh, bullshit. Fine, whatever. I'll use my sword. Yep, he's dead. Now his body's twitching. Enjoy your lurk, Golden Knight. Weaver asked, this is Dead Hand? He's freaky looking, I guess. I mean, think of it as like experiencing this thing for the first time on like the original N64 and shit. He definitely is freaky and definitely would be freakier to like a child, but definitely tame in today's standards of video games. Jordan says the 3DS version did censor the red, but not the monster itself. The 3DS Dead Hand had pink collaboration. It stomps on the 3DS. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying they took everything out, especially for the Dead Hand itself. That's a lot of what made it freaky. But a lot of stuff definitely was cut out for the sake of keeping a child game rating. Weaver says, from Googling 3DS Ocarina Team Censorship, all they got was changing the blood Gandalf coughs into a different color. At certain areas, blood was removed. Weaver says, think they mentioned it before, but the biggest jump scare they weren't expecting was the first boss in Kid Dracula. Yeah, you did mention that before. Still so insane. Oh, wait. I keep being randomizer brain coded. Fuck! I'm like, oh yeah, there's definitely something over here. Wait a minute, no. This would be for a check in a randomizer. Oh, fuck off. I want to say this is Compass. I was wrong. Map. Nice. Who says, oh, keep being randomizer brain code, aka, oh no, the game is fair and the same this time? I mean, yes, but also the fact of like, I'm so used to playing this with a randomizer mindset that I go to things that I don't have to go to because I keep thinking it's either an actual important item or a check that makes me have to go towards that item. Because that pot that I went for, didn't have to go for. But I still went for it. One thing I will purposefully fall down there for. What is it? Shut up, Navi. What is this normally? Okay, just a bunch of rubies. Okay. I figured, but I figured look as well. Go away. Join the YouTube chat asks, they wonder, given the success of GoldenEye, why was a Metroid Prime made on the N64? That's very simply, the technology wasn't there. The scope at which Metroid Prime is, in terms of all the areas it has, all the different like bosses and enemies, all this extra stuff, the GameCube was such a big step forward in terms of technology compared to the N64 that it wasn't something that was going to be able to be run on an N64. I'm sure people have attempted or like demade Metroid Prime so that it like can run on an N64, but the actual like logic being is that it was never made for the N64 because the technology wasn't there for it. Says they were lazy 100%. You know what? Maybe they were lazy. Maybe lazy. Maybe lazy. I don't think I need Ocarina for the rest of this place, so... Weaver says that summer classes ended for them yesterday. Nice. Congrats on that. Gotta be in the one class they had. Nice. Definitely congrats on that. Oh, I misremembered this. Okay. believe this is the last sculpture here. Yes, okay. Oh yeah, there was a treasure chest in the Redead room. Kind of like a, ooh, if you use this brand new item you got, it's gonna be like $20. I'm not gonna worry about it. Weaver says they think the design of the skull-shaped spider was also something they knew for a long time as a kid, and didn't really know it came from Zelda. Yeah, it is a like very unique design to kind of like. It is something that they kept through most of the series too, which is really cool. All right, so before we go become an adult again, we did the frog thing. Zora's Domain and wait a minute. Oh, I did get the one on the roof. Okay. So Death Mountain, Zora's Domain, and Gerudo Fortress are the only ones that have overworld sculptulas. Okay. We have 20 left in total. Zora's Domain, I know exactly what we're missing. I have to remind myself of Death. Oh, I know. Oh, we can do that now. Good thing I remember this one. That's not an ocarina. Do 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 do. All right, let's just send a child to the middle of a volcano. Nothing bad could happen from this. And then plant the bean, because once we're an adult, we're going to need to come back here for that. Was that the last one? There was. Yep, I knew it. So I know exactly what one in Zora's Domain we're missing. And then Gerudo's Fortress. Jordan says Gerudo Valley is one of their favorite areas. Yeah, it's solid. It would be nice to go through like the Gerudo Fortress and being able to sneak around without needing to worry about the Carpenter keys. Just being able to play the game normally. Oh, that didn't mean to hit that. Before I forget this, that I just did this. There we go. Was there anything else around here? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All right. Which song was? Okay. Weaver says they feel like they're becoming more of a snob about remakes while they play the OG Demon Souls. Yeah, I guess. I kind of figured that would be the case, but I don't know. I really have no issues with the remake of Demon Souls. Okay, we'll get that later. I just remembered another Skulltula on Zora's Domain. We can worry about that later. Oh my god. I get it. I get it. Use the lens of truth. Who says, expecting that? Are they so predictable? Shake my head, crying face. It's not that you're predictable, it's just that I know how you are with remakes by this point. So, playing OG Demon Souls, I figured there was going to be a lot more nitpicking to do about that particular remake. Time is it? Okay, almost time to put the bird to bed. Got the hover boots. Guess what they do? I don't think there was anything in here outside of that chest, so... Who says, well, now you shall suffer through my manifesto on it. Weaver then says, you hover on water. Final answer. Alright, close. You do hover on a element. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. You hover on air. It's left and right. Okay. Middle actually needs a bomb, left to right, or just fakes. It should be map, I'm pretty sure. Oh, compass. Oh, I was wrong. I was literally just thinking in my head, like, are there any instances in this game where you purposefully get the compass before the map? I guess this is it. We have enough health that I just, like, don't care. Oh no, Link's getting decapitated or whatever. My first small key. Something I'll never get used to in this room is for some reason the sculptures get me almost every time. Part of it is on me because I constantly wear the slippery boots for like the rest of the game pretty much. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. I get it, Navi. This didn't need a key, right? No, it didn't. All right. Oh no, the same scythe, but, uh-oh. Somehow it stripped me. The shield I get, but then it strips you, and that's a little weird. But definitely has inspired some form of fan fiction. Weaver says people complain about Mimir talking nonstop about God of War Ragnarok, giving helpful advice. Then there's Navi back in the day. I mean, to be fair, the Navi was 100% complained about, like, all the time. She was complained about so much to the point that Nintendo, when they made Majora's Mask, specifically instead of repeating the "Hey, listen" that she does, they just made it like a beeping sound. Like, not an annoying beeping sound, like kind of like a bell being rung instead of like her voice lines because of how much people hated her. People bitching about really random things was pretty much always the case, and not just in the last 10 years. There we go. I was gonna say, I feel like I could just grab it without blowing him up. Yeah, I appreciate the bundle of sticks, but maybe some arrows would be not arrows. Maybe some magic would be cool actually, game. Weaver says in the YouTube chat, 3 arrows, take it or leave it. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, this is a part of the game where they kind of decided to be assholes about the platforming. Like, oh, well, you have the hover boots. Now you might as well be putting that to use. There we go, I got magic. Magic. Weaver says, oh yeah, Tarnished Edition for Elden Ring finally got a release date. Few weeks, okay. That's specifically the Switch 2 version, right? Weaver says just in general, they think, okay, fair. Hopefully the Switch 2 port is a little bit better than how its previews were going. Kind of the reason they had to delay the game in general on the Switch 2, because it was not sitting pretty. Like, so many people played it in conventions and are like, yeah, it's kind of ass, actually. Weaver says they looked it up. Oh, come on. I'm normally so good at this. All right, fine. I 100% hit that spot. Weaver said, well, Tarnished Edition is a Nintendo Switch only Nintendo Switch 2 only thing. That's just meant to have all of the Elden Ring stuff. But other consoles, you could buy it as a separate pack. Full charged edition for Nintendo Switch 2 would cost like 80. Mini pack for other cons would be like 5. Yeah, fucking course it's $80. Like, I get it, partly, because, like, it's Elden Ring plus the Erd Tree. Man. Oh, right. Don't have the shield on. That's fucked up. Oh, I just realized what time it was. Okay. So we're going to take a small break. We are pretty much nearing the end of the temple already. We're going to take a small break. This part of the stream where I go ahead and put my little beautiful baby bird to bed. So this part of the stream where I go ahead and implore everyone to go ahead and stand, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, do all the use the bathroom, do all the above you so choose. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of those things myself, and I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. So see you in a few. No drop frames. Last stream, I streamed on Saturday and had a hell of a time. I had to switch back. I see. And that's all we're gonna say about it.
Was it? Oh my god. Welp. First death. Hello, sir. Don't mind the fact that somebody just died behind you. Just take some fuel and get out of here. Really short notice and annoying, but I don't know. But again, it's more likely that the DAOs just did this themselves. I gotta focus again. I'm getting there at least. Like, I'm making the progress. I just gotta beat it. Bad example. Another bad example. Okay, third bad example. Come on.
Alright, if I get to cool, I'm gonna be very, very sad.
Don't fight for the coon then.
A funny
It's a bad-
moment fight.
I need a win. All
Yeah, I got the coom.
of you.
Ooh.
Oh, lather it all over me.
Oh.
I'm sure it'll make you glow in the dark.
A glowing. No, I don't like that, sir. It's me. I'm Destiny. Okay, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No. Ooh. with all due respect, Okage,
Daddy? Hey,
you
hey.
you said how's everyone doing? Probably the worst time.
Gonna need to be having an outfit that fits the occasion, right? So I think we could change right into this. Why is it T-posing? No, it was ruined. Like, I remember some things, but not everything. Okay, person, you might want to get out of your car because of this. You're staying? And you're even moving forward? All right, fair enough. So, you regret your decision, or?
Yeah, I love, like, Oreo is like my favorite, like, mix-in, like, thing. Oh no.
I love the weird like gel icing they use on ice. What the fuck's happening to your mouth?
Oh God. There we go.
No, what the heck?
We're good.
That's so dope. Oh, well, shit. I looked at chat and he got fucked up. Here we go, food. Enjoy, enjoy. So his whole gimmick is using the lens of truth and just being able to see where he is at all times. But I kind of like to show off when it comes to this fight, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe I should do that. Gotta be right here. Yeah.
You're not beating the allegation, Charlie.
I'm built different. Controller, no!
Maybe you're just built worse. I mean, that's different.
Let's see if he does it again.
Oh my God, I genuinely thought he was about to do it again.
Here.
Gotta be a bitch.
Damn it!
Got back. Weaver says that in the YouTube chat they thought that I was gonna say it's the end of stream. Nah. Still got a good 2 hours left before we end. Now I'm sitting here thinking, since we discussed it earlier, if I had an unrealistic expectation for Ocarina of Time remake, what would it be? I think the one that comes to my brain the most. Oh. I think the one that comes to my brain the most is built-in randomizer into the remake. Like, as unrealistic as that seems. And I'm not saying, like, if they did do it, it would be, like, as in-depth as, like, current Ocarina of Time randomizers are. And there's one more sculpture in this temple. Where it says full HD, deeply animated Garuda. Oh yeah, randomizer is fair. Yeah, like again, if by some miracle it does happen, I don't even expect it to be like super in depth like current like Ocarina Time randomizers are. Just the idea of it in general being in an official game would be actually super cool. One thing I think would be super cool, again, don't expect them to do it, making Linkle a playable character. Like, give people the option to make Link female. Where says the Gerudo cutscene? Oh, still on the randomizers? Okay. I must have missed a chest somewhere, because what do you mean we still don't have a map? Oh, yeah, I definitely missed the map. Oh, well. Not the biggest deal. Oh my god, fine, I'll take off the friggin' slippers. And I guess I'll throw my shield on too. I don't understand how Link will guard. He'll specifically guard with the big iron sword like this. But you can't do that if... you don't have your shield on. That don't make too much sense to me. Damn, that's crazy. Good thing we had a fairy, so that doesn't count as first death. We said, thought Navi said plug. Crazy. That was the last one, right? Yep. Perfect. Thought there'd be more in here, but oh well. Alright, we don't need... I don't think we'll need the hook shot for the rest of this. Oh no, the wood! It's gonna kill me! Anyway. Probably another, not probably, definitely another unrealistic expectation of the Ocarina remake. Giving some options for quality of life stuff, like kind of similar to like say Ship of Arcadian, where you could control how fast you push blocks or how fast chests open or how fast the dialogue can go, like all that stuff. Like you basically get to choose like literally every single possible option to give you the option of like good quality of life stuff. That's bugged up. What? Fuck out of here. That 100% hit his eye. Like the clip that plays at the start of every stream, I do like to show off during this fight. I truly do. So it really isn't that hard to win this without the specific item in question. There we go. Yeah. Weaver pretty much was typing before I said it out loud. Oh, hey, there's that one boss from the stream interlude where you're such a pro you don't need the item. And then they said, fuck. I beat them to it, saying that while they were typing it out. Yeah. Outside of getting hit once, didn't need the Lens of Truth for that boss fight at all. All right, so that's how many pieces do we have right now? So we need 5 more heart pieces and 1 more temple. The boy with the noble Zelda's ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty to Hyrule for generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon, you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Literally talking. Oh, please look out for the princess. Literally talking to her made me realize, oh shit. Oh, double oh shit. I remembered one of the heart pieces just now that we never got. Really? Weaver says, don't ask them, an alleged hater of remakes, where they put Resident Evil 2 remake on their list of Resident Evil games. Oh, I did get this one. Fuck. Never mind. Then they also put parentheses. It's number 3. Hell yeah. Weaver then says, then one day the Fire... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Out of nowhere, the Fire Nation attacked. Boom. Did I mean, I must have if the game cleared it off, but... I must have done it, like, right at the end of stream. Oh, you know what? I did do it right at the end of stream, because I was like, oh yeah, we'll go to Kakariko, do the cutscene, and then grab this Skulltula, and then we'll... That's right. That's right. Yeah, okay, we did get this one. All right, bet. Weaver says their top 3 Resident Evil games for them are Resident Evil 4 OG, Resident Evil 3 OG, and Resi 2 Remake. Nice. Alright, well, the next spot to go to... I think I did get this one. The one that's like right outside Zora's domain. Oh, fuck. We might as well do fishing now. I forgot. I'm pretty sure I got this one, but might as well look. Bitch. Yeah, okay, we did get this one. Okay. Alright, good, good, good. Hope it'll stall even a minute, but you know what? Before we go to Gerudo's, let's go fish. Weaver asked, "What's actually my favorite? What's my favorite Zelda game?" Since they joked about Ocarina of Time being one of my favorites. I mean, Majora's Mask is probably still my favorite because of all the cool shit in it, the theming of it, pretty much things that people have said a million times before in a positive light to it. I pretty much agree wholeheartedly with. Link Between Worlds, the 3DS sequel to Link to the Past. I don't know, it's kind of like there's some favorites of mine, and then like all of them are in like equal tiering of how good they are respectively. I would say like at the end it's like an ever fluctuating list, I'll say that. Because one minute I'll be like, oh yeah, these three are 100% my favorites, and then the next minute I'm like no matter what, Majora's Mask is at the top, at least right now. But the rest of them just kind of like fluctuate depending on the mood I'm in. Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. Come on, big guy. Come on. No, no. Ah, that's what's annoying. It's not even like catching the fish. It's the fact that like it randomly chooses its mood in terms of how interested it is in the lore. Come on. You bastard. No. Come on. Oh my god, I hate the fishing in this game so much. It gives me a visceral reaction every time. Come on. I hope this is the one I need to. I'm pretty sure it is, but if I catch it, I hope it's the exact one I need so I don't have to spend any more time fishing. I don't think it's made any progress towards me. I think it's been in the exact same spot this whole time. Oh, wait, no. Okay. He's gonna break it. Come on, man, get tired. Come on. It's like right here. Please. Oh my god, and it was the first one. Wow, this is a real lunker. Let's see, it weighs 19 pounds. Wait. Don't tell me that wasn't the right one. Oh, thank God. Okay. Because normally, like, there's like a fourth wall break. I don't know why it didn't do that, but what are the dialogue options is like, wow, it's even bigger than your screen. Oh, thank God. All right, get me out of here. Weaver says, okay, I said lure. I could do it. I always pronounce it as lure, but like, I know it's not exactly that, but I don't think I can ever properly pronounce the correct way to say it. I've only called it a lure. You may not have noticed, but I've been watching you. You touched the bottom just now. Fantastic. I'll give this to you. All right, one more container and 4 more heart pieces. And that'll be all of everything in terms of hearts. Well, now time to go to the town of Hot Ladies, which then turns into a stealth section. I do have to wonder if I missed any hearts. I don't think I have. Oh, you know what? There's one thing I literally started saying earlier. Weaver says, typing back in for no particular reason. Typing away from Balatro. Well, just give me like 2 minutes and then I'll be in the place of Hot Ladies and stealth section. I have to make a quick detour for one thing I literally said I remembered and then completely forgot again. It's not false advertising. It's called having ADHD. Yeah, Hyrule Castle destroyed and floating castle, blah, blah, blah. Totally here for that. Oh no, how crazy. It is a really cool scene though. I'm just seeing it so many times, but also I'm not even here to like see it. I'm just like do over here, over here. There we go. And yep. So that's everywhere except Zora's Domain and Gerudo Fortress. And we need a specific item to be able to get it from Zora's Domain, but we need an item from Gerudo Place, so we probably won't beat this tonight because there's so much like side stuff to do. But what I'm kind of thinking is that we play tonight and then we got another like still like 2 hours. I'm gonna go until 10. Wednesday we'll take a break from it to start Kingdom Hearts 2. And then Friday we'll do whatever's left in this game and beat it. Weaver says, "Look, Ma, it's the ruined wreck of Hyrule Castle. A great monolith turned into rubble." That's great, sweetie. Okay, now we're heading to the land of the hot ladies. Let me just make it daytime. Because it's a crime to be in Gerudo Fortress / Gerudo Valley without the music playing. Weaver says, "Don't mind me," and then just has a camera emoji. Dun, dun. You know what's funny, Weaver? In Majora's Mask, there is actually like a side quest that involves you taking pictures of hot ladies. Weaver says, I know that side quest for no particular reason. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you could get us out of here, we'll pay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere. Whoa, watch out! Nintendo knew what they were doing with these designs. They knew. Especially that guard. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro, the carpenter. We were really interested in joining the all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. This is so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. I might as well show off what happens when you get caught. So you don't get kicked out per se. You get thrown in jail. Stupid kid, get in there and keep quiet. But then you just have the long shot, so. Now, if you didn't, it's either if you don't have the long shot, or if you just don't have the, if you don't have the hook shot in general. It's one of those two. They will just kick you out. Like, they won't throw you in jail, because then you'll be soft locked and have to like reset anyways. But as long as you have the hook shot / long shot, you're fine. This one I could have jumped off like this. There we go. Yeah, I can't get a good lock on that chest, so I'll have to come back later. Ah, shit. Mobby. Nothing's really stopping me from just... Gotta love hitting, you know, I was just going to say, you gotta love hitting women as like, and almost like paused it there. So I'm glad that I had the forefront to stop myself there. Take that out of context, why don't you? You gotta love hitting people, hitting women with arrows, and them somehow just being able to get up after being quote unquote knocked out. Ah, damn it. He says some do like it. You can't lie. I mean, you're right. Hey you, young man, blah, blah, blah. I have no idea where it come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it. Yeah, they're just gonna say the same thing here. You're a cute kid. Hey, whoa. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro, the carpenter. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out too? Do. This way? Aha. All right, we got this one and then one more, which I almost got one that I normally don't get until the 4th one, but then I got caught, so. Thanks, boy. You're fantastic. I'm Saburo, the carpenter. Have you seen our boss boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. But I will, but can you maybe stop calling me boy? Feels weird. Ugh. Damn it. Yeah, I knew I was gonna do that. Once my control stick got stuck, I was like, ah, fuck. Not happening. Joanne says in the YouTube chat, Link must be 18 and 19 by this point. See, I don't know. I don't know if they ever, like, specifically confirmed how old young Link is at the start of his adventure. 'Cause I was always under the guise like that he was around 10 when the adventure started. But even then, that would pretty much still make him a 17-year-old. Wait, Weaver says Amiibo confirmed that Ocarina Time Link was 17. Wait, what? The fuck do you mean a random premonition that I had as a kid was right? The description of an amiibo specifically says it's a model of 17-year-old. That's fucking crazy. What do you mean I was correct the entire time? I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks. I'm Shiro, the carpenter. Rescue me? I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men besides the great Ganondorf were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Naburu, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Naburu is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you'll have free access to all areas of the fortress. Got the membership card. Now I can just walk around. Here you go, Weaver. Again, Nintendo knew what they were doing. Jordan says Young Link is probably just 8 and 9. Adult Link must be at least 18 and 19. Don't trust us of the amiibo. Smash Bros. Confirms lore is roughly inconsistent across games. I mean, yes, but it's specifically talking about Ocarina of Time, not, oh, how old is he in Twilight Princess? If it's Amiibo, then that's directly made by Nintendo. So I feel like the lore of that would be more accurate than, I don't know, the internet just as a whole. But it is specifically said. Where the fuck am I going? That's not what specifically said. If it specifically said that Link is 17 and it's a 7-year age gap because of traveling to the future and stuff, then it's specifically going to be 7 years. So yeah, he's 100% going to be 10. Unless we go into technicalities of how long 7 years actually is. Is it 7 years, 8 months? Is it a flat 7 years from the day he got frozen? When is the 7 years? Or how long is it? All right, 3 more heart pieces left, baby. What we do first? I say archery. Let's do the archery game. Where's Epona? Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Hey, newcomer. You have a fine horse. I don't know where you stole it from, but okay. How about challenging this horseback archery? Once the horse starts galloping, shoot the targets with your arrows. Let's see how many points you can score. You get 20 arrows. If you can score 1,000 points, I'll give you something good. You want to try for 20 rupees? Yeah. Jordan says, never any good at some missing time. Still not. Fair enough. Again, we're just having a conversation. Fantastic! You're a true master. I'll give this to you. Keep improving yourself. And we only have 2 more heart pieces left. Now we just need 1,500. Ooh, not too confident we're getting 1,500 on this one. Nah, damn. Oh, shit. I didn't realize she would specifically ask if I wanted to try again. Man. So close. 20 points off. Damn it. Shit. Why am I doing so bad at this? On the randomizers, I do like this first try. Weaver says they're going to spend the rest of the night hunting for one Joker they're missing and never gone out of the 150 there are. Oh, interesting. There we go, 1500. Which Joker is that, Weaver? I'll be done. You are the ultimate master. I will give you an item suitable for the master. This quiver is very important to me. I want you to have it. Take good care of it, okay? Oh, the Stone Joker. Interesting. I guess we could do Gerudo Training Ground now. Actually, we should wait. No, we should wait until after Spirit Temple. That's right. There's like 1 or 2 things in there that require the items that we're gonna get from Spirit Temple. So hey, rookie! Are you going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. Bullshit. You can't, after you cross it, follow the flags we placed there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You're going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. Who says that 150 hours of Balatro, they never got the Stone Joker? Interesting. I don't remember if I've ever gotten it or not. Probably not. Weaver says that sing song bullshit got snow on me. Well, yeah, you know. That's not okay. Bad example, but it says you can't walk across it. Never said anything about going backwards on it. Okay, I have done this on stream before. I know it's possible. But fine, we'll do the proper way. Welcome. I'm selling stuff, strange and rare, from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is a dangerous running object. Terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. How about 200 rupees? Sure. Oh no, bomb shoes. I already had those. Oh man. Thank you very much. What I'm selling is bomb chew. The mark that will lead you to Spirit Temple is the flag on the left outside of the shop. Be seeing ya. I don't have to be here during the nighttime to get the Skulltula here, do I? I don't remember. We've said Stone Joker only spawns if you have a stone card in your deck and it's uncommon. I may have gotten it before then. Okay, good. Jordan says they think night makes it more likely for Cold Spiders to spawn. No, kind of. It's pretty much spiders won't, the gold Skulltulas won't spawn unless it's nighttime, but there are some very specific instances that they'll spawn during the daytime, but it's overall they could only be found at night. I'll be a guide on your way, but coming back I want to play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow. Alright, for the totally best enemies in the game. It's totally not annoying at all. Desert Colossus, baby. Well, we're going back there anyways. I was like, oh fuck, this is Skulltula I missed, but well, we'll be back there for Gerudo training ground, so that's fine. There we go. God, I hate these things so much. Do this real quick. Welcome, Linkle. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. The final spell. I think that's the last. No, there's one more fairy after this. Neighbor's Love. Basically, put a barrier on yourself, and as long as you have magic, you can't get hit. Let me see. Ocarina time, Skulltula locations. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything in Desert Colossus. There is one on a tree, okay. Nero's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle, yeah. Weaver says the way she always laughs sounds like a horror movie scream. I could see that, yeah. Ba-da-ba-da. If I'm remembering right, it's on one of these trees over here. Yep, there it is. I'm going to say bad words. That works. Now there's that heart piece up there. I may have to look to see where the last one is. Oh look, a block. Oh man, I can't move. Oh wait, no, I know where it is. A crawl space. Oh, that's too small. All right, let's go see if there's anything outside. Oh man. I'm so inconspicuous. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's River. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this requiem of spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. Weaver says, they can't put their finger on it, but they think the streamer knows something, you know? That would be crazy, right? You have learned the Requiem of Spirit. Wow, that's real convenient timing to have the Desert Storm just kind of show up, but that's crazy. Okay, so I think what we'll do, once we get the special item we need as Child Link in Spirit Temple, we won't go immediately back to being to the Spirit Temple as Adult Link. With the item we get, we'll use as a way to clean some stuff up. Oh, wait. Now, an interesting bit is like, if you look at the actual order of the medallions, we're technically supposed to be doing, and now that I'm like actually reading the dialogue, we're supposed to be doing, we're supposed to do the desert before the Shadow Temple. I think the Shadow Temple was like the technical final spot. Before going to the end of the game. But I never saw it that way, mainly because the way that I played the game, I always like got to Kakariko and then I saw the cutscene with introducing how the Shadow Temple goes and everything. It always seemed like it was the most immediate thing to do and not holding that off. I mean, in a technical sense, after Forest Temple, you could do this. You could do this, like the temples in any order you want. Because the whole gimmick of the normal Zelda games is go in, get item, finish temple / dungeon with that item. So technically you could go in any order, but if you go by the way of the actual medallions, it's like, oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to do this first and then Shadow, but I don't know. That's just never been how I do it. I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? Nothing really. You have nothing to do? What good timing! Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You want to happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? I hate Ganondorf. Uh-huh. You've got guts. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Naburu of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Ganondorf race consists only of women. A Gerudo race only consists of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Linkle? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway. I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's been... Oh, hell, don't mind if I do. Oh, you meant the hole behind you. Okay. The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you could easily push and pull very heavy things. No, 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 kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Okay, now I'm getting uncomfortable. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? Yeah. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you could successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. Whoa. Well, good thing I paused so that bat doesn't hit me. Weaver says in the YouTube chat, taking my quote, now that I'm actually reading the dialogue, Mrs. Pro just breezing through everything without a care. Kinda, that's how it was as a kid. It was, unironically, I never actually sat down to like pay attention to things. Bullshit, I hit you twice. Weaver says YouTube won't let them say their jokes, so they're gonna try it on Twitch and then it immediately post on YouTube. But I do see it in the Twitch chat. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so unironically, like, I didn't read a lot as a kid. I didn't pay attention to, like, what's going on. I just kind of guessed a lot, or, like, my dad would tell me what's going on. But then there was one point where I'm sitting there and, like, I'm playing one of the Spider-Man games. I think it was Spider-Man 2. It was a rental from our movie renting place. It was either like Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2. It was on the original Xbox. I remember that. Again, it was a rental. And there was one part where I sat there and I just like kept dying and dying and dying. But like I would skip the cutscene that would play right before the gameplay. Damn it. I would skip the gameplay, or skip the cutscene for the gameplay. And then just like sit there and then like I would get my ass kicked. I'm sitting here like frustrated, like I don't know why I'm sucking at this. What do I do? And my dad finally like chimes in like, maybe hear me out. Just maybe you maybe pay attention to the cutscene. Like, don't skip it and just pay attention. And maybe you'll figure out what to do. I'm like, okay, I guess. I watch the cutscene and I immediately figure out what to do, and I beat that part in like 2 seconds. Weaver then says in the YouTube chat, readings for nerds. Yeah, that random encounter in that Spider-Man game, it just kind of made me be like, all right, you know what? I guess maybe it is a little important to maybe look at cutscenes here and there. Just maybe, you know? Yeah, some thoughts started going in my head that I was going to talk about something, and then I realized I was going to get really heavy for stream. So you know what? We're not going to talk about that topic. I'm just going to move on. Wasn't this room, right? No, not this room. Weaver says in the YouTube chat, remember during their school, there was a thing where they had you check out a book in the library, an online program you could do that would quiz you on the book, and the reward was you get a custom ceiling title of a book cover. And they did it and did a Goosebumps book. Oh, that's so sick. That sounds really cool. I wish I had like stuff like that in my school that made me actually interested in reading. Oh, they rephrase it. It's a ceiling tile in the school itself. Oh, that's so sick. Yeah, again, I wish I had stuff that actually like motivated me to read. I pretty much, it was all just stuff like, you better read or else you're a fucking idiot and you'll fail and then you'll be a failure and be a janitor or whatever. Weaver says, hold on. Weaver says that it wasn't supplied by the school. You had to do it yourself or get somebody to do it. And their mom had a friend from college. She asked as a favor to paint it, but the OG cover on it was too complicated. So she made them choose. Oh, interesting. Okay. See, the way it was sounding, it sounded like it was a school program specifically, but I don't know. Still sounds cool regardless. Oh, okay. All right, Weaver specifically said the quiz and the book stuff was the school program. That was provided by the school, but the actual paint job was yourself. Okay, that makes sense. What specific Goosebumps book was it? If you don't mind me asking. I'm curious. Ugh. I'm curious about that. That it would be too complicated to draw for the ceiling tile. Weaver says they always do wonder if their ceiling tile is still there, if it got taken down all those years later. That would be cool if, like, they still had it. Though I do wonder if they would have had to, like, eventually take it down for, like, space for new students, but... I don't know, I would want to imagine that it actually did. Excuse me. Just like a memento to all the students before, where they just have all the ceiling tiles still painted. Makes it like a unique thing of the school and whatever. Weaver says in the so the OG book cover they wanted was Night of the Living Dummy, which had the dummy coming out of the closet creepily. Okay, I could see that being a bit too much for somebody. I could see that. And the one that they chose was simpler, was Claws, which on the cover was just has a black cat with its claws out on top, like on the rooftop. Okay. Yeah, all right, fair enough. That's cool though. Seeing this fight made me realize that I had heard that. So I mentioned a few times on the channel that I watched the YouTuber Majin Phil, because he's like, I discovered him like a year ago, and he's helped me a ton through his videos about like a lot of speedrunning tricks, whether it be in Ocarina or Majora, more so Majora, but also some in Ocarina. I was hoping I could break that. Oh, cutscene about to happen. I'll explain. Hey, shut the fuck up, idiot! Hey, what's up, Linkle? Surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? So mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend. Linkle, you have fully matured as an adult. From now on, the future of all its people and all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here's my last advice. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoot! You want to hear what I said again? No! I will continue to watch you. Hoot! I just immediately see Weaver in the YouTube chat go, oh god, he's back. I think that's the last time he'll be in the game, so you don't have to worry about that voice anymore. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid, plus you promised to give them to Naburo. You should keep your word. Hey, where are you taking me? Ah, let me go! You fiends! Ganondorf's minions! Linkle, get out of here now! These witches! They're using black magic on me! Wow, no acknowledgement? Okay. Alright, we got her. Now let's just fucking go in the temple or whatever. Well, that's that. Well, she's not gonna need the silver gauntlets anymore, so. Before anything, I just realized something that we could do that I completely forgot about till now. And I don't even remember the treasure. Now that I'm kind of thinking about it, this may be the final heart piece that is outside of the one we're gonna get as an adult. This way. Yeah. All right, time for Link to be a cheater. So it's a treasure chest game. We go through this door. It's a 50-50 shot on if you get a key or a rupee. But Lens of Truth, you just be a cheater. It is 100% possible to get good RNG to the point that you could actually win the game without the Lens of Truth, but it's so annoying that I just do it the proper vanilla way. Okay, so what I was talking about, Majid Phil, seeing the Dark Knight made me remember, like, oh yeah, he's been trying for like months now. There was one thing he did on his channel like a year ago almost, where, or maybe a few months, I don't remember. Oh, this is with a, okay. What am I thinking of then? Weaver says, this kind of reminds them of Batman Arkham City during one of the Riddler things. He has you play a ball under a cup. game, and no matter how accurate you are, you're shocked. But turns out you're just meant to use detective vision to see where they're cheating and putting the ball elsewhere. Ah, yeah, I forgot about that one. Now let's become an adult. I'm gonna go to the spot that I was like saying about because I'm curious on what's actually there. Because the last heart piece is on top of that one pedestal thing that we needed to put the bean down for. So the spot that I'm thinking of, I don't think I actually know what the actual treasure is. Okay, so what I was saying about Majin Phil. So he did a challenge like a few months ago, maybe almost a year by this point, because you know time is a construct. It's unfair how fast time is going. But he specifically did a challenge where he did a Majora's Mask randomizer no hit. So he was like a really hard randomizer, but if he got hit once, the run was over. It was a permadeath run. So he was able to finally get that all set up and like was able to beat it after a long time. And pretty much immediately he was like, we're gonna go ahead and do the same for Ocarina. And like there were parts of me that were like sitting there thinking like even with a randomizer, I feel like Ocarina wouldn't be that bad. But then I kind of like started remembering like a lot of little things like, oh, the desert colossus, like annoying ass things, or getting cheap shotted by the skeletons at night and stuff like that. That kind of just made me realize like, oh man, that's actually going to be a lot harder than... Oh, you know what? We're going the other way before I forget. This is one of the reasons that I was doing this now. But yeah, so I haven't been able to catch the actual live streams that he's been doing of it. But I did see a random TikTok, and probably like the only TikTok that I've gotten ever about Majin Phil. And it was the fact that like they were just like, oh man, my sleep is gonna be fucked, but I'm so glad I was able to stay up late enough that I was able to witness Majin Phil be able to beat his no-hit Ocarina run. So now I'm just sitting here like waiting for the edited video to come out, and I'm actually like so excited for it. Because I definitely am sitting here curious on like where he got hit / got like failed versus like the final run that actually like got him to beat it. That's what I'm very excited for. Oh my god, fine, we'll go the proper way. Weaver says they don't have the autism for Dark Souls no hit. See, that's a thing, right? Like, I never am interested in challenge runs. Like, the farthest I'll go with a challenge run, quote unquote, is like randomizers. Obviously, like, I have a huge infatuation with them and love them so much that, like, I love doing them. They're just fun. But then there's like actual challenge runs that are like, again, like Dark Souls no hit, or go through this game, like go through Ocarina with only like the slingshot or something, which is impossible, but like just to name some bullshit random thing. Or like there's a, I think his name's Nurbit, I think his name. I forget his exact name at the moment. But it's like a person that specifically goes through like Bethesda games as like, oh, can you go through Fallout New Vegas with only the golf club? Or can you go through Skyrim with just a basic lightning spell? Like stuff like that. Like random challenges that just make me be like, damn. That shit seems fun, but also really annoying. So I enjoy more so watching them versus actually playing them. Weaver says there are some challenge runs where they think there are tests of skill and others where it's just a genuine question of the game letting you do on it. Yeah, 100%. On one hand, it's like, I have a stupid idea. Let me try it out. Oh my god, I need it to be nighttime. That's not nighttime. That's horse. Yeah, a lot of like challenge runs are, can I do this stupid thing? Probably. Let's figure it out. Or can I do something that this game only intends like this item to be used like 3 times max? Can I actually like beat the game with it? Weaver says, then there's ones that are like, the answer is yes, you 100% can. You'll just spend 1,000 hours doing that challenge, yeah. Like, oh, Dark Souls is another one that Nurbit does sometimes. Again, I hope that, hold on, let me look it up before I keep mispronouncing his name, potentially. Yeah, okay, Nurbit, that's his name. So he literally like did a challenge run, quote unquote challenge run recently, where he's like, okay, can I beat Dark Souls 2 with just the club? And literally he starts out with the video like, yep, 100% possible, bye. And then like he actually shows like his steps and progress and stuff, but it's like, it's stupid stuff like that, where it's like a weapon that you probably don't even think about like at all versus like one possible instance. Wait. What am I missing in Zora's Domain? Got that one, got that one. So is Valentine on the log. Yeah, I got that. Oh, completely forgot about this one. Okay. We're going back to being a kid real quick. Because I don't think because it's supposed to be trees and stuff, but I think they all got destroyed because of... Yeah, okay, hold on. We were asked, do I know Zero Lenny and his Dark Soul runs? I do not. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot about this specific. Do this real quick. I think this is the only one left for the Zora area. Weaver says Zero Lenny does like Broken Sword only and Twitch only runs for Dark Souls series. Weaver brings them up because they inspired them to do a Twitch only run for Elden Ring, but not in the way you might, not in the way I might think. Oh, do tell. Also, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine. Like, Broken Sword, like, it sucks ass, and it's, like, probably not great, but, like, I could see that being doable, but a Twitch run, I'm just like, how the fuck do you even do that? Yeesh. So how many are we at the moment? 95, so we're about to be at 96. And I think, well, we're gonna be at 97 for the one that's in Gerudo Fortress. And maybe, there we go. Oop. We'll do this. We'll get the one as Adult Link. And then that may lead into Spirit Temple? Or maybe we start rocking out Gerudo Training Ground. Just because it is getting kind of close to end of stream. Because there is one specific thing that I'm going to need to do. And that'll take a bit. That involves some big pose. That's 100% getting done on Friday. So it's not like it'll be like a 30-minute stream on Friday. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, Weaver. I was waiting for you to finish before starting to read. So they specifically said, so DLC comes out for Elden Ring. Everyone rages against the final boss, is stuck on them, and talking about how broken they are. So Zero Lenny does Torch-only guide for Elden Ring DLC. And they're thinking, hell yeah, that can't wait to see what bullshit he learned to beat the DLC boss. Now, they're not saying it technically wasn't valid the way he beat it, and he is allowed to do what he wants, but with all his other Torch only runs, it was always basic Torch, no other gear, and just raw dogging it till he killed them. For the final boss of the DLC, he uses a parry shield and Ghost Flame Torch. Ghost Flame Torch being a torch that procs frost, which is like bleed, and delivers a buildup of large damage. And Weaver says that they were so annoyed that he didn't raw dog it, and to do the same and do it the same way he did it in all his other videos, that they did a torch only run for Elden Ring and did it that way. Crazy. Okay, let me see what the hell is going on here. Okay, just the money. Okay. Oh shit. No way I could get up? Ah. Oh, I'm not making that actually. Oh, let's give it a shot. Oh, so close. All right. Oh well. Well, at least we looked. Weaver says, and the annoying part is they uploaded those boss fights, and the boss fight against the final boss wasn't even the one that got the most views. Really? So you basically did it to prove it can be done out of kind of pettiness because you were annoyed at the person for not doing their normal shtick. And the viewage wasn't even on the part that you were like proving or whatever. That's insane. Weaver says it was Mesmer that got the most view. Crazy. Oh yeah, so the cool thing, so the whole thing is that you need Epona to jump over here so that, you know, you could make the bridge jump since she can't, since she's the only one that can. You technically can with long shot, but that's not really something that the game really quote unquote intends. So you jump over, but once you save all the carpenters, they just rebuild the bridge. Like, all right, bet. There you go. So now you don't need Epona anymore for that specific jump. No, it was the one on the other side. The one in the box? I don't remember. There we go. Domain, Kokiri, Lost Woods, Kakariko, Death Mountain, Hyrule Field, Market, Lon Lon Ranch, Lake Hylia, Buddha Valley. What am I missing? There's not one in Gerudo Training Ground. You know what? There's one place that would make sense. Weaver says they're still annoyed that their most viewed vid isn't one that they put actual editing effort into or them being a boss in a cool way. It's just a dog shit clip for Alien Isolation. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? I very much have a TikTok that is probably roughly 350,000 views. I kind of turned all notifications off for it, so I don't know. I don't know where it's at now. I just kind of like am hiding it basically without actually hiding it. But it's literally just a photo that I upload of a tweet being like, name somebody who's in there I'm still standing era or whatever, and then it just a second picture of just a black screen so that it's just their reflection showing that like, hey, you're still standing. And like literally 2 seconds of effort, if that. And still, you know what? Fuck it. I'll pull it up now. I could still see that. 378,000 views. My second most video, just as equally, did not. Oh, you! I forgot about you. It's literally just a random video that I stumbled upon of somebody punching a tree. Oh, hello, Raiders. Why? Oh my god, why is Mix It Up not doing things it should be doing? That's really cool. That's another raid. Why is Mix It Up not making noise for me? That's so annoying. I thought I fixed this last stream, but apparently not. All right, let me see here. Overcooked ham sandwich. Chishi. All right. And Cirrus Lily. Hopefully I'm saying these names right. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Well, for those that don't know me, my name is Chuck. I'm a trans variety VTuber who loves to play a variety of games. We're just continuing our playthrough of Ocarina of Time. I specifically promised that I would do a... Oh, also thank you for the follow, Overkicked Ham Sandwich. I appreciate that. I promised that before the remake comes out, I would do a 100% full playthrough of Ocarina of Time, just to get my brain... It is the game that I know the absolute most about, probably more than any piece of media that I have ever played. So this is probably my personal best playthrough, where I'm definitely beating it in under 20 hours at this point. Got a way to run. Mwah, have an amazing stream. You have a lovely rest of your night. Thank you very much again for the raid. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is easily going to be an under 20. I don't know how long exactly it'll be. I'll have to like calculate all the time, because I did a 13-hour stream on Friday, but like at most 11 hours was Ocarina, and then we just spent 2.5 hours playing Ocarina, roughly. Well, a little bit more than that. So it is definitely under 20 hours. Just got to see how long exactly. But again, regardless, it's going to be my personal best, which is super cool. Before we get back, we're not going to be on for too much longer. But before we go ahead and wrap up what I was doing in game, before wrapping up stream, ooh, Candy Hearts, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Me when I'm faking not following. All good, all good. It happens. I definitely do that sometimes too. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm 100% following this person I like a lot. And then I look at the Twitch, I'm like, oh shit, I'm a fake fan. Thank you for the follow though. I really do appreciate it, hon. All right, before we start wrapping up, I do have like one thing in game that I want to do. And before then, I have a lovely trailer to show everyone. To be fair, Twitch has straight up unfollowed. That is true. I have had that once or twice too, so I get that. I do have a lovely trailer to show everyone, to give everyone a gist as to... Look at my ears wiggle, they're so cool. Surely it's on Twitch and not them for gang. Yeah, totally. I do have a trailer to show everyone. And then it'll start the beginning of the end of stream, so let's let that trailer play. Hi there, I'm Chuckton. I'm a trans variety VTuber. Welcome to the stream, and here's what you can expect. Ripple, I can't, we could talk about this. Oh no, he's going away! No! What do you mean I'm about to fight a house? Run, pet the dog. Run. Oh god, I just glitched it out.
A, X, and whatever they're the upside down W. M. That's an M. Like, what if I did shoot a gun though?
It's me. I'm Destiny.
I love the weird like gel icing they use on ice. What the fuck's happening to your mouth?
Oh, whose dead man is this?
Well, I hope you enjoyed that and give me a follow. Thank you for any support and joining me on my journey. Hi there. No, don't replay. I still have to fix Mix It Up, because it specifically was set up to do exclamation point trailer, and now ever since I reset up my computer, it it don't work for some reason. So that's how I'm basically having to do the trailer every time. New trailer, thank you, love it, thank you. It was really fun to make. I definitely do got to do a more up-to-date trailer with like the new model and everything. But Mix Up is also a Scuffest. It really is. It really is. Oh yeah, so let's go through all the areas. Zora's Domain, All Skulltulas, Kokiri, Lost Woods, Kakariko, Death Mountain, Hyrule Field, Market, Lon Lon Ranch, Lake Hylia, Gerudo Valley, Gerudo Fortress, and Haunted Wasteland. Meaning there are 2 Skulltulas left. 2 Skulltulas left. So we have one more heart piece, which that's how we're gonna end stream. We're gonna grab this last heart piece. And then Friday stream will pretty much be the beginning of the end. I'm just waiting. On Friday, I'm gonna specifically... I know they're doing like a Fire Emblem Direct tomorrow for the new game coming out. It's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna beat it on Friday, and then like not even a week later, Nintendo's gonna be like, oh, by the way, Direct for Ocarina of Time Remake. Here's the juicy details. Including release date. And I do kind of hope that the leaked release date... it was specifically being said that somewhere that there is a potential that Ocarina of Time Remake is coming out November 11th. If that's the case, okay, well, that was embarrassing. If that's the case, that's gonna be insane. Because that's my birthday. So what better way to spend my birthday than doing an all-day stream where I am requesting time off of work? And just enjoy my birthday by playing a remake of a game that I am so knowledgeable about already and see the differences. That'd be so fun. Is a remake a Switch 2 exclusive? It sure is. We are pretty much past the point where maybe there's one more game that could come out from Nintendo on the Switch 1, but by this point they're going full force on Switch 2 stuff because it is their current console that's been out for over a year. So whether it's enjoyed or not, that is the state of console gaming. Eventually, it's just... the old one is just gonna go away. Which, I'm frankly somebody... I understand where people come from for not wanting a Switch 2, but I'm just like, I love mine. It's so fun. Well, I might as well go into the temple. Because if I just save and quit out here, it's just gonna bring me back to the Temple of Time. So, there we go. Alrighty. Yeah, just been PC gaming area, so it can't be, but fair enough, fair enough. I love technology, so I just get everything if I can. So that is definitely getting harder and harder, judging the state of current video games. But for now, I pretty much have all the current modern stuff, and hopefully that can still happen in the future. Anyway. All right. Well, I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap up there. Because, again, on Friday, we are going to finish this, but it's not something that is going to be like a 20-minute stream. There is stuff that's going on that I need to do still. We need to beat the Spirit Temple, which will then give us our last heart container, and then the last 2 Skulltulas are in there. Get the prize for the 100th Skulltula, and then the main thing being Gerudo Training Ground. That's going to be one of them that we have to do. And then the Big Poe quest, where we have to collect 10 Big Poes and give them to a person so that we could get the final bottle. I'm not excited for that, but it is what it is. Alright. Al, plan is, good stream, have a good night. Thank you. Again, thank you for the raids. Sorry that I wasn't lasting a little bit longer, but it do be a work night, sadly. But stream was very good. Thank you for saying that. But pretty much. So Wednesday we're gonna be back. We're going to be starting Kingdom Hearts 2 up. 2 weeks ago we finally beat Chain of Memories, so it's literally can only go up with my enjoyment of Kingdom Hearts. So Kingdom Hearts 2 will be next. Can't wait to start that. And then Friday will be Ocarina time, and be excited for the remake for whenever that comes out. So YouTube chat, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, and we're gonna raid out to somebody special on the Twitch end. So see you soon, YouTube.